Hello everyone, welcome to my garden. Today we are going to be planting my two beautiful urns that I have with two of my favorite annuals, and also we will be making some nectar for the hummingbirds, and I will share my recipe with you. It's a very simple straightforward recipe. Get into the project. So we'll go in the kitchen first and make the nectar, and then we come back in the garden and plant our
The recipe that I use, with that I use 4 parts water and 1 part sugar. So you can use whatever measurement depending on how big your feeder is. Just keep it like 4 parts water and 1 part sugar. And for water I just use regular water, and for sugar I will use white sugar. And I will wait this water to get to the boil, and then I'll add sugar to it. Alright, so water is boiling. I'm going to turn off the heat, and then I'm going to use the white sugar, which is 1 part white sugar, 4 parts water. And I will just add the sugar in, and I am going to just dissolve it. Just wait for it to dissolve, and then we are going to wait for it to cool down, and then we will fill our feeder with this, and we will wait it to be cooled down.
So we're back in the garden and we are ready to plant. Now the annuals that I was talking about, which are one of my favorites from last year, and I planted those annuals in these urns, and I loved them in these urns. I was not sure because the size of the urn is not that big, so I was not sure if two of those will survive, how they will act, but they seemingly liked it. So I thought I'll just do the same thing rather than doing something new. So I'm going to do the same, plant the same ones. So the ones that I have are these two Supertunia Mini Vista Pink Star, and I will be pairing this one with Supertunia Mini Vista Violet Star. So I will be planting these two in each of the urns that I have, and hummingbirds, they loved this one. And I have a video from last year. I'll link it somewhere in this video so that you can see how they performed in these two urns, and I just loved it. So yeah, let's get into it, and I'll show you how I plant these beautiful Supertunia Mini Vistas in these lovely urns. So let's get into it. So these are the two urns that we will be planting our annuals in. I got both of these urns from Wayfair. I will link these two in my description below, and the details on it are just so perfect. I loved it so much. Both of them are amazing. And the potting soil that I'm using is from Dr. Earth. I'm using it because I was able to get it easily, so that's why I'm using it. No particular reason. So you can use whatever you're getting. And it's falling down now. Okay, stand there. You can do it. Okay, so I have filled these urns halfway through, since this is not a super big planter, so that's why that's the lesson learned from last year. Last year I filled it too high, and I was not able to water it properly because water was just running down. So whenever you're planting, keep it little lower so that you are able to water it properly. So that's why I have filled it till here, and then once I plant it, then I will see if I need more soil. Where I need it, I'll fill it, and I'll go from there. So let's get to it. Let's grab our slow release fertilizer and plant our lovely annuals. Now I will be using this slow release fertilizer from Proven Winners before I start planting. So I will just do like this in both of my planters. This will help if you not on your schedule to give the fertilizer to these petunias. These Supertunias or petunias, they perform really well if you give the food. They are like heavy eater, so if you give them their diet, they perform really well. So just in case if you end up missing your schedule for fertilizing, then you can rely on the fertilizer like the slow release one that I just added in the planter. So I have added these two. They fit perfectly and I don't think I'll need to plant them, move them little lower. So I think they are good, and I will just fill around and they are good to go. Okay. I think we are good. So I don't want to fill it really high, because the reason that I told earlier is because if you are filling the planter really high, there is no room for you to water them. So that's a mistake I did last time with these urns, especially because there is not much space anyways, and this was not connected to any drip. And I will be working on a drip irrigation this year, but for now I don't have that in place, so that's why I'm doing it this way. So one is ready, and I will plant the other one, and then we'll water them, and I'll show you where I'm going to be placing them. What do you think, guys? I think it's looking beautiful, and I'm sure my hummingbirds will love it as well. Okay, so yeah, so this is the trellis, the arbor that I have, where my roses are climbing, and the planters that we planted today I have placed on each corner. One is here, another one is here, and I think the whole thing is gonna look very beautiful, and I will update you on that. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and coming along and planting those beautiful annuals, and also making the nectar for my hummingbirds. If you like the video, please let me know, and if you are new, welcome to my garden and welcome to my channel, and I will see you in my next one.